Watch. Mandy Moore glad she's not too successful. ABCDEFG. We have to go, and continue to celebrate Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker's wedding. If you've been keeping up, then you know the Kardashian star, 43, and the Blink-182 drummer, 46, tied the knot at the Castello Brown in Portofino, Italy, on May 22. Joined via star-studded guest list, Kourtney and Travis enjoyed an intimate ceremony, dazzling reception and fun pre- and post-wedding festivities. Of course, there was no shortage of glamour throughout the wedding weekend. We're talking designer outfits, a castle venue, yachts, fancy dinners, a private performance by Andrea Bocelli and so much more. Now the real question is, how much did it cost? While we may never know the exact breakdown as we haven't seen the actual bill, our highly trained math department did manage to pull together guesstimates for similar wedding items, and let's just say they come with some pretty hefty price tags. Get your calculator ready and keep reading, just make sure you're sitting down. Transportation. Private jet. The Kardashians traveled to Italy by private jet, with an eyewitness telling E! News that family and friends loaded up in both Kim Kardashian's and Kylie Jenner's planes. So how much can it cost to fly in a private jet? Well, according to one private aviation company, Camber, a Gulfstream G550 that seats up to 12 people and flies from Van Nuys, Calif, to Genoa, Italy, the closest airport to Portofino, is $220,447 one way, including all taxes and fees. So if you were to take that number and apply it to 2 round-trip flights, that's a cool $881,788. Water taxis. Guests were photographed riding in water taxis during the wedding weekend. Private yacht charter company Click. That sits 11 people for $2,047 per day. If you were to book 12 of these boats at this rate, that would cost about $24,564. Hotel. Splendido. It seems that many guests stayed at the Splendido, which its website describes as one of the most enchanting hotels in Portofino. To stay in a suite with a sea view and balcony or terrace costs about €5,774, or approximately $6,097.34 per night. There are also incidental charges. If 20 people stayed there, including about $15,000 in incidental charges, it would come to a total of about $136,947. Venue. Castello Brown. The cost to rent out the castle depends on the time of the year and the day of the week. A full weekend, we're talking Friday to Monday, in the month of May, is about $18,501. Food. Ristorante Puni. To kick off the wedding festivities, guests dined at Ristorante Puni, where they reportedly ordered handmade trophy pasta with pesto, Backhead sea base, fresh fruit, coffee parfait and a selection of Italian wines. If we were to add up these menu items along with the cost of alcohol, the bill could add up to approximately $214 per person. If, let's say, 50 diners were there, that would be about $10,700. After dinner, guests headed to Café Excelsior for cocktails and ice cream. If we were to assume a similar bill, that would be another $10,700. And at one point during the wedding weekend, the famous family had a private lunch at the Abbey of San Frutuoso. If we were to assume a bill of the same amount once again, that would be another $10,700. Catering. According to the venue, the base rate for use of kitchen at Castello Brown is $1,068.58. External catering can also be expensive. One wedding photography company, based in Italy and the UK, Benny. Rate, that would come out to $13,895. Cannoli station. For those with a sweet tooth, the bride and groom had a cannoli station. Want something similar at your wedding? Boston North Shore Wedding. Venue Woodman's of Essex says the average dessert station at a wedding can cost $500. Add in another $500 for a private chef, and you could be looking at wedding cakes. The cannoli station wasn't the only sweet treat at Kourtney and Travis nuptials. They also had cakes at guests' tables. Woodman's of Essex estimates that the average cost of a wedding cake is $500. If you had 10 tables and there was one cake at each table, plus an official wedding cake, that could be $5,500. Alcohol. Champagne. There's nothing like toasting a new chapter with some champagne. According to wine.com, a Ruinart Brut Rosé can cost about $110. If you wanted 50 bottles, that would come to $5,500. Open bar. And if you want an open bar at your wedding, you'll need to factor that in, too. According to Slow Dreams, a wedding planning and management company for weddings in Italy, an open bar for 6 hours plus 22% gratuity can cost $3,660. Decor. Dolce. Guests, it would be about $136,000. Flowers. While we don't know how much Kourtney and Travis spent on their wedding flowers, people reported that Kim Kardashian and Kanye West had an estimated total flower cost of $136,000 for their 2014 wedding. Entertainment. Andrea Bocelli private concert. Andrea Bocelli performed a few songs for the newlyweds at their reception. According to Celebrity Talent International, booking the Singer can cost anywhere between $500,000 and $749,000. DJ Cassidy. Kourtney and Travis also had DJ Cassidy spinning the hits. According to the same website, it can cost anywhere from $40,000 to $74,999 to hire. Wardrobe and glam. Outfits. The Kardashians and Jenners wore Dolce. 3 days, wed guess you could tally up to a minimum of $10,000 per person. If we were to use this figure and assume 20 people wore these outfits, that could be about $200,000. Kourtney's wedding gown. The bride wore a silk lace and satin corseted gown by Dolce. Givenchy haute couture gown designed by Riccardo Tisci had an estimated cost of up to $500,000, according to People. Glam. Glam can be expensive, with estimated house call rates for hair and makeup coming in at about $1,000 each per person. If 15 people were to get both services, that could add up to about $30,000. Additional wedding costs. Wedding planner. Celebrity wedding planners also come with a cost. If you wanted David Totera, for instance, although he did not plan Kourtney and Travis' wedding, you would have to pay around $50,000, according to Bridal Guide. Wedding photographer. While he wasn't Kourtney and Travis' wedding photographer, Italy-based photographer Jules Bauer says costs for a wedding photographer in Italy can be about $16,033.95. Activities. Yachting. Before and after Kourtney and Travis said I do, the couple enjoyed some relaxation on board a yacht. Want to also go yachting as a post-wedding activity? While we don't know how much their specific boat cost, a 50-meter luxury yacht can cost $200,000 to $225,000 a week, according to Charter World. If you wanted 2 boats, that could add up to $450,000. The total for these guesstimates, on the high end, under $3.5 million. ABCDEFOMG.